If you genuinely believe that Dokkan PvP would ruin the game, then I'm going to tell you that you're wrong. In fact, I spent the last week making a concept of Dokkan PvP. It is simple, it is effective, and it'll be fun. A quick disclaimer before I get into this. This is my version of doing Dokkan PvP. Alright, so don't try to, nuke on my dwelling because I missed out on something you wish I had said or done. If you don't like it, then that's okay. But this is just a concept, right? This is something I want to do for a very long time because it's very feasible, at least from my perspective. So yeah, without further ado. So Dokkan PvP would be a real-time Dokkan race between competitors. Whoever has the fastest time will win. That's pretty self-explanatory. Now, if you're asking what a race is, just imagine two or four people just racing in Dokkan events. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Whoever has the fastest time wins. Now, there will be two sections of PvP. There's a Battle Z mode, which is everyone, every unit will be rated at 55% with level 10 links, recommended equipment for them. As a Battle of Gods mode, which is for whales, it uses players from your box, or the units from your box, and everything will be taken into account regarding links, equips, and dupes, etc, etc. The racing will take place in Dokkan events, SBR, ESPR stages, the Legendary Vegeta event, and the Legendary Goku GT event, and the God event. Note that all events will be a season-based PvP setting. So let's say, for example, Dokkan events are chosen. All of PvP season will be Dokkan event based for the entirety of the season, and the seasons will last 2 weeks, and then they'll reset when the season is over. The events will be chosen at random, maybe a Dokkan Now or a live stream. Every second season, the fans get to choose the event that they want to do. The Dokkan Twitter or Facebook, most likely it'll be Twitter, but Dokkan will post a poll for players to choose from, and they'll probably give like a week to vote on, and this will probably happen during like a season, and they'll do one for JP and Global, so two separate polls. Most likely they'll come to the circle. Alright boys, PvP season's over. It's time to spin the wheel for a new season, alright? Hopefully we can really cuck some people over. I do agree. I agree. Hey, Katsuki, if we get what we're looking for, then rest assured you can get that paid vacation, my boy. Come on! Daddy needs a paid vacation to the Bahamas. Come on! Come on! Yes! Haha! Yes! 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 So basically, the player will tap on the screen right here, and then you'll see a Clash of the Warriors event mode, which is Dokkan PvP. And as you can see, there's a nice little icon at the bottom. Typically you'll see the event that you last chose, or the mode that you last chose, but there's boosted categories. As you can see, 5 boosted categories for the entire event, or for the entire season. The units will be chosen at random. The extremely bad units will get picked among the top 2 ones. I think this is pretty, not entirely, but kind of similar to the PvP boosting in Legends, where like horrible units get a better boost in PvP. So yeah, this is kind of similar in the sense. They'll be given sufficient buffs that make them even more powerful, like I said before regarding Legends. And using buff characters will give you more points. Dokkan events will be randomized on selection, but it'll be the same for everyone. So they have the equal playing field, and transformations along with introductions will be skipped with event scenarios. So basically, from start to finish, all you will be doing is just racing. You won't be having to tap on your screen punching it to death to just skip it and get to a much faster, playing time. It's gonna skip automatically for you. It's gonna be how it is kind of with the automatic feature, the auto battle feature, how it can skip your active skills, but it will just immediately just like skip it. Like there won't be even a prompt that shows active skill or anything like that. So the point system, Dokkan events will give 100 points, SPR stages will give 200 points, ESPR stages will give 400 points, Legendary Vegeta event and LG GT will give 250 points, God events will give 500 points. Now for Legendary Vegeta event and Legendary GT, I'm going to have to just put it at 500, and the God events will be at like 600 or 700. Because now think about it, ESPR stages, they're not really that hard nowadays. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that method. So Dokkan events will be 100, SPR stages will be 200, ESPR will be 400, Legendary Vegeta event and Legendary GT Goku event will be 500, and God events would be 600, 700. Now for the red zone, it's already hard enough as it is. I see a lot of people complaining that that event is nigh impossible to complete. So I'm gonna do y'all a solid and not include that in this concept. The PvP point factors will be time overall, amount of orbs obtained during the fight, damage taken, item usage, how much time spent on each rotation, how much time it took to get to the fight, team cost, boosted units if applicable, and that's about it. And then also, the boosted units, boosted categories, so on and so forth, will also be calculated into it. For tiering, for both modes, Battle of Z and God mode, you have the Zeno tier, which is top 1%. You have the Grand Priest tier, which is top 5%. You have the Angels tier, which is top 10%. Gods of Destruction, 11 through 30%. Kaioshin, Supreme Kai tier, 31 through 50%. The Saiyan tier, which is 51 through 75%. Earthling is 76 to 100%. And the Cyberman is just straight 0. Please, don't be a Cyberman. Now the rewards. So here are the rewards for Battle of Gods mode. As you can see, you have 100 stones for top 1%. You have, 10 extreme skill orbs, Now for the +3 and the +2, the +1 that you see, those are gonna be 3, meaning it'll be enough orbs to rainbow 3 units. For Grand Priest, it'll be enough orbs to rainbow 2 units. And for Angel, it'll be enough orbs to rainbow 1 unit. And you see those 2 Dragon Balls right there on the far end. Those will be Supreme Guide tickets. Those are going to be super cool because those will be called Supreme Guide tickets. Those Supreme Guide tickets will give you a max leveled unit. Use that ticket on any unit and they are max level up, which is a huge life and quality boost for players who enjoy enjoy leveling. Do you enjoy level linking? I don't. And as you can see, it's the rest, as you can see, Cyberman doesn't get anything because it's the worst tier you can possibly be at. Now for Battle of Z, I want to keep the same stone amount, relatively the same. So in theory, you could get 200 stones from this event, which is pretty cool, every 2 weeks. So you'd assume that the competition would be very fierce. So the question that you may have is it going to be stamina based? And well, yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's going to borrow some mechanics from the World Tournament in terms of stamina usage. We could be like Grand Cross and have PvP stamina, in which you can replenish with a gem, but seeing as it's every 2 weeks, this is sort of catered to people who play the game seriously, not to casuals, but the people who take this game very seriously and get rewarded for it. If you want to be super ultra realistic, then the top 1% probably get like maybe 70 stones, and Grand Priest probably got 50, Angel probably got 25, Outer Structure probably got like 30, Supreme Crown probably got like 20, Same probably get 10, Earthling like 5. That's if you're like uber realistic with this. I think the rewards are good as it is. They really entice players to play Dokkan more, which is something that they'd want us to do, is play Dokkan more, right? And as you can see, top 1% gets 20 coins of each typing, which is amazing. Now, again, if you want to be super realistic, probably 10 coins and then 5 coins for Grand Priest, maybe, I don't know, 5 coins for Angel, 5 coins for Outer Structure, maybe. That's if you want to be uber realistic, but again, I think these are really good, especially with Dokkan and how it is now. You know, with the power creeping and everything. I think this is good. I think before I had it like at 30 coins, which is very bizarre. Because if you do the math, right, typically you have 3 to 4 weeks per month, so relatively like 10-ish months. That's a new Dokkan Fest for you if you saved up. If you're at 1% the entire time. And I believe that's it. The only real issue. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that every medal in the game 50. I think this will this include probably new Dokkan Fest banners? Probably not. I haven't really decided. What I do hate when playing Dokkan is the fact that there isn't a difficulty that just gives you like 77 medals per drop, but it's like the difficulty of like SBR, ESBR. So when I do the every medal in the game, it's really a quality of life type of agenda I'm trying to push, because Dokkan needs to understand that we don't enjoy these Dokkan. Maybe once or twice to see like how the stage is handled and maybe the end of the super attacks, so on and so forth, difficulty of the event. But when it comes down to doing it maybe 5, 7, 11 times, it just gets tedious and very annoying. So that's why I did the 50 times medal for every medal in the game, because it really is just a quality of life kind of update that bring to the game, a nice type of freshness. But yeah, that is the entirety of Dokkan PvP. And let me know what you guys think, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. So regarding the rewards, I come to the conclusion that maybe I was too generous with it. Now, when it comes to the 100 stones, I was under the assumption that PvP was going to be very competitive, and that it was going to be a lot like World Tournament, where you get knocked down from certain tiers based on how many points another person has. So with that being said, if I'm going to implement, if you were to follow a point to tier system like in Grand Cross or My Hero Ultra Impact, things like that, the rewards would be probably cut in half or limited. Like the stones will probably be like from 40 to 60 range, 60 being at the top 1%. And yeah, so the 100 stones, it would probably be for PvP that's catered to like 1% players who like sweat on the game. Maybe actually, now I think about it, maybe that 100 stone reward could be for whales, for the Battle of Gods mode, and the 50 stones or the 40 to 50 stones for the top 1% could be for the Battle of Z mode. Now I think about it, like you can have a tiering system in Battle of Z, and then a all-out brawl session in the God mode. And you know, Dokkan would ask later on, how do people feel about it? You know, which version they like better. Either potentially we could have the same type of tiering system on both versions. But yeah, that's it. See you later.